There's the Great Wall of China, then there is the Taihang, a great wall of mountains that form an incredible range that span not one, not two, but three provinces. They follow the lowest plateau in Shanxi, Henan, and Hebei. In numbers, it measures 400 kilometers long and has an average elevation of 1,500 to 2,000 meters. The main peak is found on Mount Xiaotai, which scales upwards of 2,800 meters. It's known as the ninth wonder of the world, not only for its scale, but for the natural beauty it exudes, and the reminder that the survival of the planet is what should bind us as humanity.
Please give a warm welcome for James Chau.
I'm James Chau, host of the China Current, with a glimpse into tomorrow's world and stories about the human experience everywhere. The Taihang Mountains feature very different terrain on its two sides, with the western aspects that connect the Shanxi Plateau being gentler than the more treacherous eastern parts bordering the North China Plain. Meanwhile, in the south, many sections of Taihang contain faulted rock layers and also steep walls ranging in height from tens of meters to hundreds of meters. Because of the uneven landscape, it's impossible to build mountain highways, so the only way to open the local people to the outside world is to create a so-called wall highway in the side of the cliff. In essence, this is a high-risk road cut out of the cliffs, precipices, and high hills. There are 7 such wall highways in China, all found in the South Taihang Mountain, both in Shanxi and Henan provinces, including the Xia Valley and Kunshan Highway. These are important and spellbinding examples of the region's unique scenery. But if I'm allowed one favorite, then it is Guoliang, a village on Wanxian Mountain within the Taihang Range that is positioned on a red stone wall at an altitude of 1,700 meters. The houses you find here were originally constructed in the late Ming and early Qing dynasties. Largely speaking, they've been well preserved and provide an idea of an ancient community that continues to thrive in a modern sense today. Built using wood pillars and stone walls, which are simple and unsophisticated, but just meters from a death drop of a cliff that in turn acts as nature's barrier, it protects the villagers, yet also isolates them from the outside world and transport links that would otherwise connect them. In order to create an entry and exit from the mountain range, the villagers manually excavated a tunnel known locally as the Guoliang Cave. They began digging in 1972, and they took 5 years to complete their mission. Appropriately, because of the rich history native to this area, the perseverance and sheer willpower it required to keep on digging has been compared to an old Chinese fable, which is called "The Foolish Old Man Removes the Mountains." And not any mountains, but the mythology refers directly to the Taihang Mountains in this story. The highway cut into the cliff is difficult to maintain because of its age. The hanging wall is also exposed to the sun and wind, meaning the stone at the top of the road has weathered over the years. To make sure it stays stable and safe, the road needed reinforcement, which workers achieve by spraying concrete onto the roof of the cave. This road is listed as one of the 10 most dangerous in the world, but the villagers say it has altered their destiny for the better, because at least 40 movies and television series have been filmed here, and in turn created a new industry among tourists to experience this work of nature for themselves. I'm James Chau, host of the China Current, bringing you on a journey of emotions.